Paul writes in chapter 2, verse 1, I want you to know how much I am struggling for you. Let's talk about struggling. Usually, when we say that we are struggling, we're talking about something that isn't going very well. Our aversion to difficulty has given the idea of struggling a negative connotation. So we now say things like, the struggle is real, it was a struggle today, or even just, I'm struggling. And when we say those things, what we're usually trying to communicate is that things aren't going great, that things are difficult, or life is hard. So let me try to turn our feeling about this word upside down. And let me ask you tonight, what if the struggle is necessary? What if the struggle is purposed? What if the struggle is part of God's plan? What if it's in the struggle that we get made different? What if the struggle is actually the key to the change we've been praying for? What if we've been asking God to change things and He's been saying, in the struggle is where everything gets changed? What if the struggle is where we are born again? What if it's in the struggle that we're transformed and we finally get made into new creations? Let me ask it this way. What if we need the struggle? And what if the struggle, rather than being some sort of attack of the enemy, is a gift of God? What if it's in the struggle that we become conformed to the image of Jesus? What if redemption, reconciliation, restoration, and perfection are all found in the struggle rather than being what we get at the end of our struggle? What if the struggle is not what makes us weary, but it's the thing that God uses to make us strong? See, in the last verse of chapter 1, Paul wrote this, to this end, and so the end he's talking about is to proclaim Jesus and present everyone perfect in Christ. To this end, I labor, struggling with all Jesus' energy, which so powerfully works in me. Let me ask you this tonight. Whose energy do you struggle with? See, part of the reason we think the struggle is negative is we're giving all of our energy to it, rather than knowing what Paul's saying is, I struggle in His energy, which never runs out. I struggle in His energy, which actually builds mine up. But you and I, so often, keep trying to do our very best, and we run out of gas so fast. And then we start wondering, something's wrong with us. And if it's not wrong with us, then maybe something's wrong with the situation. And maybe it's not this, or it's not that, or this needs to change. And what the reality is, the struggle is to show us, you keep living in yourself rather than letting me live in and through you.